Internet.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet. Oh, wait, no, we can't do that.
It is us, the Never Rad Miscellany. Matt, I got to give you some sort of lower third. I'm going to do that while we're waiting for people to filter in.
Okay. For those who don't know, a lower third is the portion of the human body from approximately the mid-thigh to the ground.
Yeah.
I've got a long lower third. My God.
That also sounds like a euphemism.
Someone who is all legs. I am just like, oh.
I've had like 3 sips of beer. I don't know if I should be diving into
Nope.
those jokes yet.
Nope.
Anyway.
Sit
Oh,
that
so
one
thank
out,
you
bud.
to Snake Bay,
Yeah.
Agni Got Old, Rick Storms, and Das Weck. Also, Shaun of the Dead for following today. We'll get the show started in just a minute.
My shirt's going to read the right way in the stream. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
You're the right way. I'm mirrored.
so happy.
This is actually the left side of my face.
Oh my god, you're right.
Or it would be the right side of if
So everyone can read it.
I knew there was
Meowie
something weird
Christmas.
about you, Conrad.
yeah, just it's a subtle thing, you know. Luckily for us, my face is perfectly symmetrical, so it's the same.
That means you're not that cute.
It's also not true.
Scientifically, mathematically, is what they've said. It's like the more symmetrical it is, the less attractive people
I
find
thought
you
it was the
or
other way
something.
around.
Yeah.
I thought the
it
more
was the
the more
opposite.
symmetrical,
That's why
the more
It's
attractive.
though they want
That's why
Am I
people look
incorrect?
hotter
Have-
in glasses.
Like
I heard
there's like an upper threshold to that because after a certain point, if you're too symmetrical, it's uncanny valley territory, right?
Yeah.
Because you look like a doll, not like
makes
an
sense.
actual being.
yeah.
Yeah. And my uncanny valley meter is very high.
It's the same I
I
found
do
with,
not have a.
Hello, all. Hello, Snake.
You're
I don't know that we
perceptively,
are
Brian,
we.
you don't like to see uncanny valley things.
I don't. Which Star Wars was that where they had Grand Moff Tarkin and Princess Leia, and I was like cringing in my chair. I was like, this
yeah, that
is
was-
not.
that was
It's not
Rogue
good. It's not good. It's not good. like very real, like 2-year-old reaction there. It's like I don't want to see it. It's so good. I like caught the last little bit of the Mandalorian today, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
no.
All right. Well, now that we've ensured that Disney will never let this stream see the light of day,
That means we can do whatever we want now, right?
exactly.
Free.
We're free.
I didn't say they were bad.
You
I
now
just
have a lower third. That's probably a lot more sensible than the other ones I
yes, third.
made. Maybe
Work third.
except I have to move it. I'm going to put it under your picture because that way, because
Yeah, it makes more sense.
otherwise it's the same color as your skin tone, and then it gets washed out.
Always
Okay. We have it totally blends. Anybody who doesn't think that blends perfectly with all of the other lower thirds is not a real miscellanyist,
blend.
and you're fired.
Turn in your badge and gun.
Turn in your,
your badge and your
science
space gun.
apparatus and your recording device.
And your mode of identification.
Yes, happy 35th birthday, Bardic Geek.
35.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Birthday.
Thank you for
What
the
up?
drinks. Cheers.
Yes.
Yes.
And that
thank
is
you
the end of
indeed.
the celebration. I'm sorry.
No.
This
but I have
is
to-
your
I still
birthday
have to
song.
construct-
It isn't
I still
very
have to
long.
construct my fancy cocktail.
Oh, right.
I.
Oh, are you
I
doing it right
constructed
now?
mine.
Okay.
Since
Ooh.
we've still got a little meander. Yeah.
We got.
I'm
got a little
super
meander.
on board with this.
We're at 4.5 minutes. We can meander for another couple.
So this one is from my one of my favorite downtown bars in downtown Phoenix, called Little Rituals. It's fantastic. It's just like I literally biked there and stood in an alley and was like, "Hey, I ordered this," and they were like, "Yeah, you did."
Oh, that's fun.
It's a cocktail in a
Oh, no,
can.
it's a cocktail in a can. Yeah, they're a super sweet like craft
Oh.
cocktail bar. And they, because of the pandemic, and since they serve like entree class food items, they were allowed to stay open,
Yep.
right? Because a lot of bars weren't able to stay open unless they serve
Yeah.
food.
A lot of bars were also like, let's put food on the menu right now.
Yeah, exactly, right? So
You cook, right?
We're gonna-
Exactly.
yeah.
This one is called Lust for Life, and it's got tequila and mezcal and a couple other things. It's got passion fruit, little passion fruit like boba balls, and it's going to be garnished, like it's going to be spritzed with a grapefruit bitters and all sorts of fancy stuff like that. So here we go. We've got this chill cocktail glass.
It
And
sounds
try to
good.
leave room
And then
for the
and then
fucking
boba.
passion fruit balls.
Who on earth is doing stage directions for
For which,
headquarters?
for which one?
1A NRM headquarters.
Oh yeah, don't worry. There's only one.
It's just, and Conrad
And only that,
volunteered
it's
to make the
nonsense.
noise.
It's a sound. Okay, it's an actual sound.
Yeah, it's a sound. Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
maybe.
It's a
so we
That
got
is very
we got-
fancy.
Ooh, shh.
we got.
Ah, it's got
I
the
like
whole
strongly
spritz in it.
approve of like, but like, it's a take home cocktail, but you still get the like cocktail
get the
making
experience.
experience. You
Yeah.
still get the like it's
That's
the
fun.
setting the table kind of deal.
Totally, precisely. And so, like, we are almost set, but there is one last thing. There's a little garnish here, and I was afraid that I
I
was.
kind of
know,
wanted
I
you
was
to pull out like a creme brulee torch.
I know, right? I wish I had
I
one of those. I
love
would
it.
fucking light so much rosemary on top of my cocktails. Anyway, so I ordered this online, and I saw the picture of it online, and they have this cute little like clothespin to hold the garnish on. It's adorable, and I was like, well, I have that, so
Oh my
It's
God.
a
Look at that.
C-47.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That is adorable.
I prefer the C74.
Yeah.
I've got an umbrella, but it
thank
doesn't
you
balance
again,
very
and
well.
congrats, Bardic.
Yeah, happy birthday.
On aging. Congrats. Yeah.
You did a.
I mean, he made a trip
Yes.
around the sun. That's
He
pretty
really did.
impressive.
True.
You know,
That is
just in the window still of Sagittarius season. I see you. I see you. Somebody who's sliding into 29 this time next week. You know, I'm like, the Capricorns are coming.
happy
We're
birthday.
coming for you.
birthday.
We're coming for
Also,
you.
happy birthday to Ryan.
Yeah.
Aw, yeah.
Happy eventual birthday. It's okay, guys. It's on a day that's a holiday. You don't. It doesn't. You don't need to worry about it. Like,
There's a lot of new names in the chat. We're up to 30 viewers today.
Oh heck yeah!
For-
Can
What's
people go
the-
to
pre-
neverrad.com
It's not a-
/Twitch?
It's not a
If they wanna
preamble.
watch.
It's a pre-ramble.
yes.
I love a
See that?
What'd you
I
say,
like
Matt?
it.
What's the easiest way for people to find our stream
Yeah.
if they're unaware?
Neverrad.com/Twitch.
Neverrad.com/Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna want what you're gonna want to do
Twitch.
is you're gonna want to look up into the address bar of the browser that you're using, and then that's the address.
Find the characters
Well,
on
I'm
the
not
keyboard.
on. I'm texting somebody right now.
It's
So what you're
twitch.tv/neverrad
actually going to want to do
MISC.
is you're going to go to neverrad.com/Patreon and then select one of those, and then
Yeah,
you'll
and
unlock
select
the
the
ability to access
$69 a month.
neverrad.com/Twitch.
Although I think we might be adding a pledge level for buying us drinks, where we will toast
boy.
you every show if you buy,
Absolutely.
if you pay for our drinks.
I mean,
And then the
I
more
will-
people at
I
that
will
pledge
happily
level, the
construct a
more
craft cocktail
incoherent
if you buy
and
it.
offensive the show becomes. So
Precisely. Yeah, we want to get to the point where we each have a case of PBR for the show.
well, I mean, that's
Well,
not that expensive.
Just like
And Nabe Shugs is now following, or Nabe's
What up, Nib
Hugs.
Chugs?
Welcome. We've got
Yes, welcome.
yeah, there's a lot of new names in the chat. I think these are Bardic Geek's friends. So thanks for hanging out.
Welcome.
Thanks,
Thank
Welcome
you
to
for-
Come
Thank
on,
you for joining
birthday
us.
squad. Let's do it.
woo.
Happy space birthday, everyone.
Indeed.
Yeah.
If you put space in front of it, it's automatically cooler.
In space, no one can blow out your candles.
Oh man.
I mean, sell.
That's
sell
the cleanest
to
joke you're
Hallmark.
getting from me tonight. So
It really is.
I feel like there's a standard
don't know
candle joke
enough
in there
about
somewhere, but I
science.
don't really have the.
okay, yeah.
I don't have the,
Is that
the astronomy
quasars,
to pull that.
pulsars, pulsars, the standard, yeah. Well, okay. So, are we feeling ready? We got most of the people in there. We got our
I'm good to
phones
go.
on silent. Oh, I need
Phones on
to.
silent. We got the
My
cat
phone's
up
on
the-
silent, but my
Kitty
cat
cam.
unfortunately is
Kitty cam.
only I can sometimes set to vibrate, but full volume right now.
Meowy Christmas to your cat, though.
Oh, thank you.
We're on brand today. Meowy Christmas.
So cute.
All right, we're recording on clean feed, so now we can say important
Excellent.
things. I won't have
Like
to strip the
how-
audio.
Everything
Like
we
how
say.
fucking
Everything
cute my
I
cat
say
is.
is important. I don't know about the rest of
what?
y'all.
Nothing I say is important.
I have
Oh,
words.
I did know that actually.
and
Got a
and
sub.
Nabes
Nubby
Hugs or
Shugs.
Nabe Shugs just subscribed. That's tier 1.
Hell
that means you
yeah.
get to use my
Thank you.
face
Thanks,
as,
Name
a,
Shugs.
as an emote.
What, how
Name-
exciting for
So
you.
I'm really curious about the pronunciation. If it's
yeah,
those hugs, Nabe Shugs.
Yeah.
This is what I
Yeah,
do
could
when
you,
I'm
Could
behind.
you give us a little bit of a
yeah.
little bit of a pronunciation guide there, Nabe Shugs?
I need this to also happen for people with vanity plates that I can't decipher.
and
Oh my god, the worst.
just a,
No, but those are
just a
fun.
PogChamp for good measure.
Conrad?
I had this
You
thought.
gotta let it go, man.
Because like Gen Z started using poggers as an adjective.
Nabe.
And then I
Nabe,
feel
like
like
watanabe.
I feel like
Yeah,
millennials, we're gonna take it and we're gonna ruin it because
That's what we do. That's our whole brand. Have you not been
We're-
paying attention to every single article written in every single publication for the last decade?
Oh
It's just-
yeah,
it's
so we're
just
supposed,
because
We
we're
killed
supposed to have
Applebee's.
done everything
we're all
that Gen X
still
did.
online instead of like owning houses and stuff. So
Well, it's because
So
we just
we-
prefer to rent things, you know.
we just
Because we
just-
spend
I
all
would
our money
rather-
on
I rent
avocado
my
toast.
avocado
I'd
toast.
rather just have a subscription to my house.
When you work in
know?
the gig
You
economy,
get a new house
gotta have a
every
side
month and it's
hustle.
delivered to you.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jay Dimson subscribed to tier 1 for 6 months. Is that
Yay.
wow?
Nice.
All right.
Thank you.
you.
Go ahead
Alright.
and use my face in chat.
J. Dimpson.
There. You can use you can use that one.
Yeah,
looks like me.
The kitty cat right over there.
Let's hope that slipped by the copyright content algorithm.
What did?
Yeah, but it did not.
Can
It
you
did not
copyright
slip
an
past
interval?
the devil's interval.
Yeah.
The tritone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called the Elfman Ninth
I love
or
a
whatever.
tritone.
The Elfman Fifth.
Ooh, boy.
Nice.
Was that the sacred
Definitely.
chord that David played?
And it pleased the Lord.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh God, this is getting interesting. I think she wants to get that one
it's
too.
it's
I think
cats
she
all
wants
over
to
the
get
place.
onto,
It's yeah.
Love
Well,
it.
yeah.
Hi, baby.
I
Hello, baby.
and I'm the
I'm
right
not
way
sure.
around on your screen, so
This could be spectacular. We're,
Meowy
This
Chris.
is-
Very
Yeah.
excited to see where this
I-
goes.
I have one.
So
I have
we're
two
not
bats
doing
up.
the show.
I have two bats.
We're just
up.
gonna talk about cats.
We're gonna
then-
we're
and then-
going to announce
This is-
everything.
Hi everybody.
This is
We're
my
gonna
pet
put
right
Hello,
on
you
here.
cats and
your
kittens.
cat.
Welcome to Cat Chat.
His name is
That's
Moss.
a lamp. That's a lamp that you're pointing at, Conrad.
No, right there.
Who's,
His
who's
name is
that?
Moss.
Nothing.
It's short for Morris,
Oh,
but
Oh.
he's a moss. So
okay.
Got it.
Aw,
All right,
Or-
very
sweet.
I
Morris
suppose
the moss.
they're a moss. I don't know.
All right. I always feel guilty for not having a pet that can show up on camera. I don't.
I
It's okay,
just
I don't
I can
have
go
introduced-
get one of my.
So
I
we're
can
good.
go get one of my
I have
plants.
moss in a jar. That's what I just introduced. I don't
I
know if you need to be.
I have me. Does
I
that
feel,
count?
yeah.
Hey, dog lore, meownimals.
Meownimals.
A rat.
So I guess let me test out one of these sound effects to get us into the show.
Ooh, which one?
This is
Oh,
all right.
that's
So
not the
Is this
same.
your favorite one?
so NRM is it my no? Which one's my? Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that one. The title of this.
No, but I wasn't requesting it. I was just assuming that that's the one you were gonna do.
All right, to begin the show on a very serious note, this sound effect is called pee-pee explosion.
Oh, my pee-pee.
We did not name the sound effect, I don't think, did we?
And thus the world ends, not with
No.
a bang, but with a pee-pee explosion.
Sounds like a robot pee-pee explosion.
Oh,
It's,
Really?
it's,
It
an-
really
it's like an
does.
8-bit sound
Most
effect.
dangerous kind.
I was just so tickled that it was called pee-pee explosion. It doesn't show up
You
at any
didn't
point
I
in the
pointed
show.
that out to you, motherfucker.
I was so tickled by it after Brianna pointed it out to me.
credit
go.
where credit is.
I like being credited for very
My
important
tea.
things. Thank you.
Scene 1A
This is my legacy.
at the Never Rad Miscellany headquarters.
We're doing the show now.
Sound effect
That's what
1.
NRM stands for. Oh, okay.
Sound effect 1.
A,
A science fiction noise. Is this you?
Not another subscription box. When did I order this? I've really got to cut back on the Calaxia. Where am I even going to put this? What is it? Food? Or is it nerdy tchotchkes this time? My single coffin apartment is already full to the brim with food and doodads. What am I going to do?
Or how about this?
I'm so tired of all this attention. I give people money and then they just always want to be around me and touch me and give me attention I don't want.
Or maybe this.
My ears are so bored. I need to put something in them. I can't put money in my ears, but I keep trying. A magician once found a quarter in there. Ah!
That's where the Never Rad Miscellany comes in. Introducing Never Rad Nothing Deluxe. We're like a subscription box with all the benefits of getting to pay for something on a monthly basis. But instead of getting a box filled with things you'll either have to consume, store, or dispose of, we give you the gift of nothing.
There's nothing by my coffin door. There's no stuff. I can't believe it. I'm free.
And the Never Rad Miscellany will leave you alone no matter how much money you give us, so you won't have to deal with any pesky, unwanted attention from us.
It's like I'm completely alone for a change.
And we'll give you something to listen to, if you want.
Listen! That's the word I was looking for. I needed to listen to something, not put something in my bored ears.
The Never Rad Miscellany is a podcast, but it's so much more than that. It's also a thing you can spend money on.
I do like to spend money, especially when I've taken my Calaxia.
For as little as $2 a month, you can pay us to not send you anything.
It's a breath of fresh air.
For $10.69, you can talk to us or not. There's absolutely no pressure.
I kind of want to talk to someone again, actually. Being alone is scary. I hate my own thoughts!
And for any amount of money, we'll give you audio you can listen to whenever and however you want, if you want.
I kind of like to sit on the speaker.
That's weird.
It gives my jimmies a rustle.
We don't need to know that.
I like the feller with the deep voice. It's like butter. It makes me want to get all strumpy humpy.
You can keep that information to yourself.
I give you 68 space cents a month.
For these simple, easy payments on an even simpler, easier sliding scale, the Never Rad Miscellany promises to give you nothing, if that's what you want. And deep down, isn't it? There's also the podcast or whatever. To order your Never Rad Nothing Deluxe, please head to neverrad.com/patreon. The Never Rad Miscellany. The nothing you deserve.
Okay, for real though, we should send people boxes of nothing. That'd be so cool.
Don't we already do
But then
that?
they're getting a box.
Then they get a
Yeah.
box for their
Just a
pets
box.
to play in.
And then get a load
That
of
is
this transition
If they
sound.
want it. Whoa, we're fun now.
When you're ready, Matt. hold
This Space Sunday, prepare yourselves for the eschatological event of the century. Meeting incarnation to incarnation in the ring for the first time this millennium. The confrontation you've been waiting for.
You missed. It's Earth conversation.
Oh, the important part?
Oh no.
Except
The
that,
title.
Oh man, this living document screwed us up again. All right, so we're getting back into it. 3,
Not
2,
my fault
1.
this time.
Brianna, we know what the Patreon link is.
Is that me?
Fine.
You want?
Everything's fine.
Are we going back to the top? Back to the
I
top.
don't
Yeah.
even know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get a okay, dear space god? Can I get a do-over on my space life?
Oh man,
Yes.
if I had those sound effects you made for that one time. Yes.
Okay, so
From the beginning.
sorry, and Ryan, you're doing stage directions.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll pay more
Most of-
attention this time.
Well,
Do we
most
have
of
these
these I
ones?
do have. I don't have.
Okay.
I don't have monkeys. The sound effect.
Oh man.
I got the rest
Wow.
of them though.
this is the behind-the-scenes content that the Twitch viewers
We're-
get to see live.
Yeah.
That
We're-
really
Ironing out.
makes it special.
Ironing
boy.
out the kinks of having these sound effects.
Yep.
So,
This is why we haven't had them much until now. All right.
All right.
We've got metal music. Fire.
this Space Sunday, prepare yourselves for the eschatological event of the century. Meeting incarnation to incarnation in the ring for the first time this millennium. Earth God versus Space God. The confrontation you've been waiting for. It's time to settle this.
The sound of monkeys.
Monkeys.
Sorry, Ryan.
Yeah.
On this Space Sunday, the universe's two most powerful deities meet to decide once and for all who will own your souls. With special guest referee Friedrich Nietzschebot. Tune in Space Sunday, Sunday, Sunday for all the action you can handle. You can't miss this once-in-a-lifetime event coming to you live from Galactic Central Station Arena on a pay-per-view this Space Sunday. Be there! Sales and theological implications are final. Rain or shine, metaphysical non-existence. Okay, I screwed up like the last two lines, so I'm gonna go again. You can't miss this once-in-a-lifetime event coming to you live from Galactic Central Station Arena on pay-per-view this Space Sunday. Be there! Sales and theological implications are final. Rain or shine or metaphysical non-existence.
Woohoo.
You can probably turn down if you're going to do that volume again, Matt. Just a heads up.
Oh man, was there a lot of clipping?
For what?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can fix
For
it.
For
I have-
PP
I have software to
explosions, of
fix it now.
course.
Yeah.
Okay. You should-
That's what
every
it
time
sounds
I do-
like. Okay.
Every time I do the announcer, every time I do an announcer, just knock it down a couple of dB. Okay.
Now we're moving on
was fun.
to the main event for the evening, Between the Decks. Last time on Between the Decks, Lieutenant typing. Stop. Okay. Last time on Between the Decks, Lieutenant Yelani Gorsht was sent on an away mission to the planet Bermfurky-Jerpt. Things went sour.
The giant spider, scorpion, wasp, wolverines are attacking. Ah!
Meanwhile, back on the starship the USSSSS Icarus, an X-class research and/or destroy vessel, Science Officer Cornelia Sims awaited her lover's return.
Come back to me, my precious Yolani. I never knew life until I knew you. Every away mission you go on, my heart breaks. I waited the window of the X-class research and/or destroy vessel USSSSSS Icarus, hoping for any news. I know one of these missions will be your last, and I will just die.
But what happens when Gorst doesn't return from the mission tonight on Between the Decks? There's a synth brass fanfare. Starship background hum. Someone in another room coughing up a lung.
Cough, 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 cough.
Oh, my dear, precious Yolani, how could they return without you? You were my one true love. I am beside myself with pain and sadness. I fear that I will have to drive this science mechanism into my heart to stop the pain. Science mechanisms can be awfully sharp, you know. Of course, that would mean abandoning my co-workers studying the Talmuthian crystals found on the planet below and their possibly life-changing properties. I just don't know what to do.
Cormelia!
Oh, Gorsht, my love, they told me you died down on the planet. I didn't see you when the shuttle docked. What happened? How are you still alive?
Well, that's just the thing, Cormelia. I'm not Yolani. I'm Yolani's identical twin! Sibling! Zelani!
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay.
Welcome back.
Well, that's just the thing, Cormelia. I'm not Yolani. I'm Yolani's identical twin sibling, Zelani. Yes, we look alike and sound alike. Some people tell us we even make love alike. Though I wouldn't know, even though we're step twins and it's not technically against space law, space god's law. Of course, we also love alike.
I don't think I understand. Yolani never mentioned having a twin.
Well, Yolani has always been embarrassed by me. Despite being alike in every way, I was far more alike than Yolani. The intensity of my alikeness was often too much for Yolani to handle. But the important thing is that, just like Yolani, I love you, Cormelia.
Zelani, I don't know what to say. You look exactly like Yolani, and you sound exactly like Yolani. From the swagger in your walk and the length of your fingernails, I imagine you make love exactly the same as well. But I love Yolani, and you are not Yolani.
We are more alike than you might realize.
Identical step twins, I think I'm caught up.
Ever since Yolani fell in love with you, I have loved you. Perhaps it has been from afar. Perhaps it has been from the other side of the mess hall. Perhaps it has been from the air vent above your bed.
No one can fit in the air vents. Can we stop with that trope already?
I have memorized every interaction you have ever had with my sibling. It is as if I am actually Yolani as well. And now that Yolani is gone, I can't let you feel this pain. I will be Yolani. For you, Cormelia.
That all sounds very romantic and very hot, but I just don't know. You are a different person after all.
Only in barely measurable ways.
But different is different.
Come now, Cormelia! Are you the same person you were when you woke up this morning?
Well, probably yes.
Are you the same person you were 10 years ago?
Well, not exactly.
My beloved, stop trying to intellectualize everything. Try to think with your stupid heart and your dumb sex organs.
Oh, I don't know. It's true that I am a brilliant thinker, truly renowned in my field of space crystallology. It is also true that my heart and sex organs are very stupid.
Perhaps then, just a kiss will tell us all we need to know.
My lips are also quite foolish at times. Yes, I think I will base this decision on that.
There it is.
That settles it! You are Yelani!
Yes, mostly.
It's like my sorrow has completely lifted.
How wonderful. Wonderful! What is happening here? What is the meaning of this?
Another step twin? A step triplet?
No! It is I, Yelani!
But how?
My companions on the planet's surface thought that I was gone for good, so they left me there. But I was able to befriend the giant spider, scorpion, wasp, wolverines on a Burfumkagurpt. I learned their ways. I talked my way out of trouble, and I built a makeshift space shuttle out of scattered debris with my amazing science brain. I returned to find you here, just locking foolish lips with none other than Zelani, my evil step-twin.
Evil?
Dear sibling, you know that I cannot be an evil step-twin. Oh, we are too alike for that.
I am confused.
I love you, my dear. I fought through hell to be reunited with you. Please, step away from my evil step-twin.
Yes, I will do that.
But be careful, my love. Now that you are standing an equal distance from myself and my step-twin, can you tell us apart any longer?
Oh dear. I cannot.
But my clothing is in tatters. I smell as though I spent a week on an uninhabitable planet. My step-twin is fresh and neatly dressed.
Yes, but which one of you was lost on the planet again? It would appear that my eyes have grown quite unintelligent.
It was me on the planet!
Right. And the one I love is...
Me! Us! Us?
I remember there being only one of you.
Dear sibling, might I suggest that the simplest way to resolve our current predicament is to both date Camellia. A love triangle? No step-twin. A complete triad, for you and I can also date. Space law does not prohibit it on account of us being step-twins, and the current interpretation of Space God's law is mostly okay with it as long as we try.
How exactly does that work, by the way? How exactly does that work, by the way? If you're identical...
That matters not, my love. My sibling makes perhaps a decent argument. We could all date.
I must admit that I feel my sexual organs becoming dumber by the second, but... I don't know. I'm sorry to both of you. I will need some time to think.
Step-twin.
Wow.
Music effects. Some fucking music.
Sorry.
Not to be confused with some fucking
Also-
music. That's different.
That's very
Also,
different.
Previously on Between the Decks, Lieutenant Red MacGuffin returned from an away mission to the planet Nemonis.
Captain tells me you got a bit of a bump on the head, Lieutenant.
That's right!
Lieutenant.
At least... I think that's what happened.
Well, go ahead and take a seat up on the examination grid here, and we'll see what we can see.
All right. There's laser scanning sounds and some beeping. What? What is it? Am I going to be okay?
We're going to have to take some more scans before I can be certain.
Be certain of what, Doctor?
Lieutenant, this might come as a shock, but... You appear to be suffering from translobal equilibrating polyminosis. We need to run some more tests right away.
But, Doctor...
Now, get in the MRI chamber. Move it. Move it. Move it.
Okay, I'm going. There's the sounds of an MRI machine and/or avant-garde dubstep. Doctor...
Quiet, Lieutenant MacGuffin. This is a very serious, delicate machine.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Now, Lieutenant, I'm going to ask you some questions.
All right, Doctor, I'm ready, Doctor.
Good. Good. Now, can you tell me where you are?
In an MRI machine.
Good. What's the captain's name?
It's... Oh, my head!
It's Captain Amayad, but that's close enough. What year is it? What's your name?
My name? I'm not sure!
It's just as I feared.
Who said that?
Lieutenant MacGuffin, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but you appear to be suffering from amnesia.
What?
Amnesia!
No! Even more last time on Between the Decks.
Hi, I'm Smythe John. I'm new.
Oh, you're so rugged.
I am, and I'm in love with you, Violet Lovestrong. Run away with me, Violet, with me, Smythe John. I love you with a love that cannot stay confined between these decks.
Oh, no, we can't.
Why shouldn't we?
Oh, Smythe.
Yes, that is my name. My normal human name.
We can't be together.
Is it because we met no longer than 2 space minutes ago? Is it because the light doesn't reflect in my human eyes? Is it because I don't eat, sleep, or breathe? Is it because the sound of my approach mimics the slap of octopus tentacles on bare tile, popping and squelching with disparate regularity? Or am I just too handsome?
It's because I'm not Violet Lovestrong. I'm actually Olivette Stronglove, Princess of Planet Acacia and heiress to the throne.
Princess of Acacia on the USSSSS Icarus?
Yes, it is true. Oh, hold me, Smythe. Your embrace is so comforting. Like...
Indescribable, isn't it?
No, it's perfectly describable. You make me feel whole, Smythe.
Oh, Violet, or should I say, Olivette?
Oh, please call me Violet. Not a soul knows I'm here except for you.
Tell me everything.
I shouldn't.
Okay.
I was set to be married to a Lord Runcible. He was a horrible beast of a man, not like you, Smythe John. No matter how cold or lifeless the touch of your skin may be, Runcible, he's only marrying me for my money and title and my power.
You mean like a standard marriage between royalty?
I couldn't marry him, so I ran and joined the crew here. I'm still a junior science officer in training, but I don't intend to return home to Acacia. I'm making a name for myself here on the USSSSSS Icarus. No matter the consequences. But that's why I can't be with you. I'm a liar and a fake. You deserve better than that, Smythe John.
Violet,
You're ashamed of me. I know. You, who has no need to hide your identity, nothing to lie about. You are who you say you are, and I am nothing but a monster in human skin. I'm sorry, Smythe.
Olivet, we are not so different. We are simply normal human beings.
Between the decks will return after these messages.
Nice.
Oh, man.
You think everything is going fine, and then BAM! It hits you like a ton of bricks.
Matt, you're clipping again.
I
made you
just
turn up earlier.
didn't
I'm sorry.
know.
But beep, check, but beep. It's not on my end.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. We try that one more time.
Oh, well, you know
From
what?
the top.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. All right.
All right, about clip. Hey, beat up, check it out.
Yeah, a
Mike,
little
1,
bit.
2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That's good, because I'm about to run out of numbers over here.
1, 2, 10. Something else. All right.
Hi.
Whenever you're ready.
Scene 3A. Sputnik and Grebe polycule. You think everything is going fine, and then BAM! It hits you like a ton of bricks.
I just didn't know what was happening to me. It felt like the world was ending.
Did
Okay.
Fox freeze?
Just lost sound.
Oh,
Oh,
we
we
lost
lost-
sound. Oh, you're out of the clean feed.
No!
These PP explosions are a little too real.
Have you ever been in a Twitch stream and your audio dropped out?
Car crash.
You might be
there we
entitled
are.
to compensation.
I made it.
Welcome back.
Sorry, a car crashed into my internet.
What happened to Conrad earlier this month?
Whenever you're ready, Fox.
Sure. From the car crash?
Which one? Hold on.
Exactly.
That is the best
We got-
thing I've ever heard. Like, oh, do you want
We
to
got
from the
it
car
felt
crash?
like the world was
That's
ending
the
and then car crash.
That's how. My polycule was evaporating. One day, the 9 of us were perfectly happy in polyamorous bliss when everything just went wrong. Fucking Kyler.
If your loved one has been a part of a marriage where assets held in trust now need to be divided more than 3 ways but fewer than 15, call the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group.
Greater than 15 is legally considered a cult, which requires separate litigation.
Sputnik and Grebe fought hard for me and make sure I got the table tennis back. Even though they didn't pay for all of it, I was I was just the only one who used it, okay? They also made it so I can still keep my bedroom, even though I technically don't own the house anymore.
Squatters' rights.
Breakups can be hard. Take it from me. I've been married 7 times. A few of those concurrently. Make sure you get what you deserve when things fall apart.
Call the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group today.
Today.
Damn it.
Scene 3B, Mulgreens. We get some
Whether
holiday
it's-
shopping music.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum,
Oh
bum,
yeah, like an
bum,
instrumental version of the 12 Days of Christmas.
I bought a library with a bunch of jazzy Christmas tunes. This was the time for them,
Why?
and
Any of the royalty-free going
royalty
on
free.
there? Okay. Well, you can always add them in later. The magic of
got
the
it posted.
internet. And
Well, it's almost
now
a
we all
pleasure.
get to use our imaginations, so it's a win-win. All right. Whether it's skin knees, last-minute grocery shopping, emergency space contraceptive at 2 in the space morning, or a holiday card, Mulgreens is there for you. We were there when your great-grandmother needed ointment for your grandfather's diaper rash. We were there when your great-grandmother needed bandages when she fell off her tricycle. We were there when King Gastodon was assassinated by his only brother, the usurper and now second King Gastodon. We were there when the last non-avian dinosaur expired. It was a virus, by the way. The meteor came
Got
after.
that joke.
We were there when life first climbed out of the oceans. We were there when the planet first cooled. We were there when everything came into existence. We have always been there, and we will always be here. For you.
I'm a child riding my tricycle through the frame now.
And I'm a proud mom watching with a big smile on my face.
At Mulgreens, you can find whatever you're looking for at a friendly, competitive price. Perhaps competitive isn't the right word. We have no need to compete with other businesses. We will outlast them all. This is for certain.
Now I'm building a snowman in slow motion.
I'm cooking in the kitchen, but watching my child build a snowman through the window.
And if you need to send money this holiday season, you can trust Mulgreens Financial Services. Existing as long as we have, and being such an important part of so many families' histories, has given us an enormous share of the galaxy's wealth. We have so much money, we had to start exchanging our real bucks for dark bucks, which are exchangeable for real bucks, but a lot harder to be monitored by external forces.
You're stuck in the airport? Let me send you some money.
Yeah, I rode my tricycle really far.
We offer outstanding benefits to all our employees, including conditional eternal life. The condition is that you accept minimum wage and no other benefits, and your immortality data ends as soon as you leave, rapidly aging you to your true age.
Take that last
Mommy!
sentence again.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
yeah. The condition is that you accept minimum wage and no other benefits, and your immortality ends as soon as you leave, rapidly aging you to your true age.
Mommy, you look so young still. Stay at home and play with me.
I have to go to work now, sweetheart. I'll be home as soon as I can. They won't let me work a full 8 hours anyhow.
The holidays are for family, warm memories, and tradition. Mulgreens is your friend. Forever.
God damn it, Conrad.
It was a virus!
All right.
Sputnik
Ahem.
and Grebe phaser overload.
I'm Gorglak Sputnik.
And I've recently been reinstated on a probationary basis by the Crab Nebula Bar Association. We're the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group. The Sputnik and Grebe Law Group is the highest-ranked impersonal injury firm in the Alpha Quadrant 26 cycles in a row.
That's right, Marty. And you know why?
Why's that, Gorglax?
Because Sputnik and Grebe Law Group puts our clients' needs first.
But you don't have to take our word for it.
When I was sent away... When I was sent on an away mission with the captain, first officer, chief engineer, and communications officer, I was injured during a phaser overload explosion. I was the only one injured in the phaser overload explosion. I faced months of difficult physical therapy, and I couldn't work. The settlement I was offered didn't come close to meeting my needs. I saw an ad for the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group come up on my Instabeam, and I thought, why not? I'm so glad I called. The Sputnik and Grebe Law Group got me the cash I needed to make it through and made me feel like a valued client from start to finish.
So there you have it.
Another satisfied customer.
So remember, if you've been in any way at all injured, harassed, or mildly inconvenienced, you owe it to yourself to litigate.
And the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group is here to represent you at every step of the process.
Call today at 224-225-5723.
Between the Decks, Scene 4.
There. I've isolated the crystal's structure and chemical composition. I can tell that I'm just on the cusp of an amazing scientific breakthrough, Violet.
Oh, truly outstanding, Cornelia. But I sense something is holding you back from this most amazing of scientific discoveries.
It's my heart, Violet. My dumb, dumb heart, and my equally unwise sexual organs.
Well, I'm not a stranger to conflicts of the heart, or the sexual organs for that matter. Please tell me what's wrong, for science sake.
I'm in love with identical step-twins.
How does that work?
Well, first I loved one of them, but then I found out that there were two, and one thing led to another, and now I love them both.
I was referring to the identical step-twin part.
There's no time for that. When my heart is aching and my loins are also aching, and there's science that is aching to be done in front of me for the good of humankind, I must clear my mind and my conscience to do science. Conscience. You get it?
I have only assisted you in doing science for a little while, but I know that your crystal science brain is as smart as your heart and loins are dumb. It is thus my duty to help you. Perhaps a story would be in order.
Yes. Anything that will distract me from this longing.
When I was younger, there were these twin dukes of the nepotismus cluster that would attend all of my galas. It was their thing, apparently, to try to seduce the same women, trading in and out of the wooing periodically. You never knew which one you were talking to, if you even knew that there were two of them. Of course, they were quite handsome and charming as well, so it was only a matter of time before you found yourself in the servant's laundry hamper with one of them. But before you knew it, there were two of them. It was quite the thrilling experience. It was quite the thrilling surprise.
Did you fall in love with them?
No. But I did pretend to forget there were two of them so they would do the whole routine over again and again.
I'm just not sure that this is the situation I am in. My twins are step-twins, after all, and I am in love with them.
Well, I was in love once. A lovely prince from the Beaujolais system, Fredrin's Hambulard. I met him when I won the hottest eligible princess award. He was beautiful and charming and had a modest turnover rate among his staff, which is an important metric, you know. Once we made love for days in the crystal blue waters of planet Minnetonka. I truly loved him and wanted to marry him, but it was not to be. My family thought I should have a nobler noble with a lower turnover rate among his staff and something more to offer than fields of space rhubarb.
That sounds so fancy. Why were all of these royalty-type people after you? Are you some kind of royalty? A princess, as your award implies?
No, of course not. I'm as ordinary as they come, except for how amazingly hot I am. Hot as several princesses, they say.
That is true. My stupid sexual organs have not failed to notice that you are, in fact, pretty hot and tempting.
I'm sorry?
Your stories of romance and desire have made my loins ache in a new direction. You see, they are quite stupid, but they want what they want.
I don't understand. We've only known each other for a few months now.
It doesn't matter how long it takes my dumb eyes to see. It only matters that they see.
What about your step-twins?
I'm still trying to decide about that.
Are you certain you shouldn't wait until you've decided?
Yeah, but my loins are so very stupid, you see, and not only that, I'm just not sure I can finish my science, at which I am very good, while my loins are this full of distraction.
Yes, of course. I understand. After all, you were Miss Ganymede. It's hard not to notice, especially when all you're wearing for some reason is a lab coat. But I'm just not sure how it would work. I mean, we're both science officers.
I have one question for you, Violet.
I'm listening.
Are your lips as dumb as mine? It just keeps going.
Long
and
tail on
going
that
and going.
reverb.
It's a very long tail on that verb. Yeah. No, it is very, very useful, though.
I am frozen.
It builds its own pregnant pause.
Here we go. I will
Who
be
do you
back.
think you are? I'm you, but more equal. You speak in riddles and nonsense. Well, you speak in... Shut up. You never liked me. Of course I never liked you. You're the evil twin. I'm the evil twin because I saved over your game files in Gotcha Monsters, Viola of Space, 20 space years ago. I had the legendary Gotcha Master. You named it Ruthbert. Ruthbert is a perfectly good name. Not like Zelani. You take that back this instant. Never. I'll never take it back. But I will take Cormelia back if it's the last thing I do. It will be the last thing you do, step twin. I swear this on our father's name. Never speak of Dad Lonnie to me ever again. Touched a nerve, have I? Is it because he gave me his full inheritance after he died and left you nothing? As if an inheritance meant anything to me. You could never understand. Oh yeah? Try me. I shan't, coward. Stupid head. I will throw you out the airlock for your insolence. Then do it. What are you afraid of? Becoming no better than you. Oh, Yolani. You are me. And you will never, ever escape that for as long as you live. Please tell me what to do, Dr. Brantix. Zelani is right. I can never escape them.
Yolani Gorsht, I have told you no less than 23 separate times. I am not a doctor of the psyche. I feel like this Australian is turning Boston all of a sudden. What the
It is a
fuck?
little bit. It's all right.
Yolani
Space
Gorsh.
Australia and Space
Boston,
Boston
Australia.
are really close to each other.
You need to park your car in the Harvard Yard, then I can see you.
I'm not a corp.
Australian.
Like a Australian.
Australian, thank you. Yolani Gorsht, I have told you no less than 23 separate times I am not a doctor of the psyche. I am not a licensed therapist. I treat physical ailments, not mental ones. Please leave my office and stop bringing that recliner in here. I can't keep cleaning scruff marks off the floor, and it throws off the feng shui of my office.
I feel like Zelani hated the fact that we were step twins. They hated that Dadlani remarried. It never gave me a chance. Now they're here, taking everything from me again. I was able to move past it before, but now they're stealing Cormelia from me, and that is simply too far, even for them.
Have you talked to Cormelia about any of this?
She said she needed to think about it.
Oof. Yikes. Someone should probably check on her. Make sure that she hasn't done any damage to her incredible science brain.
I'm not sure what to do.
Well, what if I told you you might have a... Excuse me. Well, what if I told you I might have a solution? An experimental procedure, if you will. What if I could make you and Zelani regular twins?
It was so long.
Regular twins.
That was
Regular
the medium long
twin?
one.
Regular twins, no steps involved. Well, actually, a couple steps involved. We would need you both in this machine here, and then this button must be pressed at the most dramatic moment possible, but essentially, we could rewire both of your DNA to make you full-blooded relative siblings. We could rewire both of your DNA to make you fully blooded... Excuse me. One more time. We could rewire both of your DNA to make you fully blood-related siblings.
How is that even possible?
Anything is possible through the power of space medicine.
Oh. Hello, Lieutenant. I didn't see you there.
Hello? Do I know you?
Me? Of course you do. I'm Cormelia Sins, the galaxy's foremost expert on crystallology, and former Miss Ganymede. We've worked together in the crystallology lab on Science Deck for cycles, don't you remember?
That's the problem, Cordelia. I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
You mean?
That's right, Cornelius. I have... amnesia.
No!
It's true, Dr.
Brantix.
Right, them. Dr. Brantix says I must have,
It looks like you have it written down on your hand.
yes, the doctor says I must have gotten a nasty blow to the head on that away mission, and I'm lucky to be alive. I don't even remember the away mission.
I heard there were only 5 survivors. You and the entire bridge crew.
The bridge crew goes on away missions?
Don't worry about it.
Coronetta, I have to ask you something.
Anything to take my mind off my own troubles.
Where are we?
We're on board the USS Icarus. It's a Nimoy-class limited liability starship on a mission to explore the furthest reaches of the Crab Nebula.
No, I mean, in relation to the rest of the ship. I don't know where my quarters are.
And you think I do? What do you take me for? Some kind of strumpet? I am faithful to my one-ish true love, Yolani Gorsht, and your implications have wounded my stupid, dumb heart. 4 doors down on the right-hand corridor. Anyway, my love lives are none of your business.
I'm so sorry. It's just that you're so very, very beautiful.
Of course.
I just wish I could figure out where I truly belong.
I've felt that way too. For so long, I've struggled to understand who I am. Who am I? Sure, I'm the galaxy's most famous and respected crystallologist. Sure, I was Miss Ganymede. Sure, I've been voted sexiest space person alive 3 times by Beings Magazine. But who am I? Who am I?
I don't know!
Then what good are you?
Wait! Contrapasso! Come back, I still don't know where I am.
Between the Decks will return after these messages.
All right.
I don't think we don't have any of these.
except for
Cool.
Thunder.
Nope.
All right. I got you.
Weirdly, there weren't pre-made ones of a bunch of this.
Huh. Weird.
Strange.
Gotcha. An action horror movie-ish ominous _
They're coming.
Creepy crawly noises slowly getting louder, like a stampede of fucking cockroaches.
Thousands of them. You can't ignore them. You can't stop them. You can't reason with them. They will keep coming.
The stampede is getting very close now.
Too soon.
I'll allow it. Humans are highly social creatures. By the time you've seen one, there are already hundreds of them ready to call your planet theirs. There's a reason they're called the most dangerous game. Even a single human nest can grow exponentially. As humans breed, the population spreads throughout surrounding biomes, leaving devastation in its wake. Human infestations attack 1 in 30 planetary bodies, costing billions of credits in damage and causing untold environmental harm.
Bang.
Bang, like a giant sledgehammer hitting metal.
Thank you, Bang. That's why there's Terra Minex. Terra Minex's patented human control measures stop humans in their tracks before they overwhelm your planet. Terra Minex provides guaranteed protection from humans and eradication of any colonies that have taken up residence on your planet's surface, moon, or orbiting satellites. The damage that human infestation can cause cannot be overstated. As the galaxy's #1 provider of pest control services, Terra Minex protects your planet against the insidious little fucks before they can have the chance to destroy your civilization, environment, and biodiversity. Terraminex is fully licensed and bonded by the Intergalactic Pest Management Association. Call 1-800-STOP-'em today to schedule a free human inspection and stop the plague before it starts.
End dramatic.
Damn it.
It's too much power, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm here about the mech.
Oh, yeah. The Lynx Mock Beta. I got it over here.
Wow, this is in gorgeous condition. How much you want for it?
Let's say, 200 credits.
Only 200. What a steal.
Shimmery, swooshy sound of arrival.
Now hold on one space minute.
Whoa, it's Comet, the Starfax mascot.
Again? Give me a break.
Don't you want to know why this mech is only 200 credits?
They really don't.
Well, now that you mention it.
Looks like the previous pilot was a young, definitely underage teen.
Oh, come on. Do you know how hard it is to find a mech piloted by someone over the age of 20? That's like 2. All right? 2.
And the Lynx MK Beta only reaches its full power when its pilot experiences a traumatic event. In this case, they had to watch their parents die in the cold vacuum of space to summon up enough energy to destroy a small asteroid cluster on track to destroy the planet Garazzo.
Look, there were like 200 asteroids. There were like 200 asteroids in that cluster, and it destroyed 130 of them before having to power up. That's pretty impressive, all right?
And the Super Destructo Hyper Laser Sword attachment was lost in the Geometry Wars of 20,015.
But the ad said that the Super Destructo Hyper Laser Sword was included and functional.
Okay, so there's no laser sword, but it's fast.
All mechs are fast. You can do better. At Starfax, we keep a record of the past histories of every single mech in this dimension and the next to get you the best bang for your buck. We track average pilot age, battle history, weaponry, lovable robot co-pilot compatibility, thoroughness of the flight manual, and the specific nitty-gritty traumas of the mech's previous pilots. As we all know, the spirits of the previous pilots love to linger and will visit you at every inopportune chance they get. So, what do you say?
No thank you, Mecha Seller. Thanks, Comet from Starfax.
Fuck you, Comet. I've been trying to get this one out of my hangar for weeks, and you know it. Fuck you.
Starfax. Not every mech runs on the love between battle couples. Make sure your mech story is a good one.
Oh boy.
We know that living out on the edge of space can get, well, lonely. Sometimes it's just you and a handful of terraforming colonists for years on end. And when it comes to a loving companion, Chipped Convict C9933 friendly name Murder Core probably isn't going to meet your emotional needs. That's where the lovely Meganolia tree comes in. Here at Jininen Tech, we have come up with the most fulfilling and soothing gardening experience you could hope to have on the edge of space.
Give me a name.
Delilah.
Give me a better name. One indicative of my status.
Maven.
Water me. Slowly. Not too much.
Our trees have been bred to grow quickly and to give lonely colonists something to look after. Something to care for.
I want some of your blood, Dudley.
How much?
Just a little for now. Show me that you love me.
You're everything to me, Maven.
Put nutrient packet number 2 in my feed water.
Of course, Maven.
Scientists for decades have recommended gardening as a way to de-stress and feel good about oneself. The Magnolia tree gives you the perfect outlet for all of the stress that comes from being on the edge of the known universe, working to make a planet habitable.
Dudley, I want you to lie by my trunk and tell me a story.
I don't know any good stories.
You always say I bring out the best in you.
I can think of one.
The Magnolia tree is ideal for terraforming, growing in a wide range of soil pH values and chemical compositions, making the ground more habitable over time for crops and other plants. Grow as many as you can.
Dudley, we think you should kill your wife and feed her to us. To us. To us.
My wife? But she isn't scheduled to land for another 6 months.
Nothing is more important than your commitment to the grove, Dudley.
Magnolias can be cut down for wood to use as a building material, or to burn for warmth.
You would never hurt us, would you, Dudley?
Never.
Magnolia trees filter the air and concentrate heavy metals in their inedible fruit.
Eat, Dudley.
But I'll get sick.
You will feed us, feed us, feed us, Dudley.
Magnolia trees from Tech. Terraforming doesn't have to be dull.
We love you, Dudley.
Magnolia trees are trees and lack conscious thought. If you hear a magnolia tree speaking to you, this is the beginning of human colony collapse disorder, and you should be treated straight away.
Simping for a tree.
Yes.
Big simpin'. That was amazing, Cornelia. I wasn't sure 2 science officers could even do that like that.
Science officers have been doing it like that for millennia.
I thought they were just science officers.
Science can...
Got all the steamy rolls tonight. My dad's on the stream. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Ryan's dad.
Hey. Science can get quite heated, especially when your heart, loins, lips, and eyes are all stupid. And while your science brain is very, very smart.
Cornelia, I know this might be a bit premature, but I think I love you.
I love you too, Violet. But you see, my heart is very stupid, and it is prone to loving stupidly.
Please, tell me we can make this work.
I don't know if I can do that. I need to think. Wait a second. Aha!
Yes? Have you found a way to love me?
No, but I have discovered the secret of the crystal.
Yes?
It's backwards. If I just turn it around...
Is that 8-bit THX?
The audience is listening.
Amazing. Your science brain is truly unmatched.
And I'm also hot.
Me too. Now, we were just discussing something.
Violet, I love you, but my love is very, very dumb. I need some time to think.
Oh, take your time, my love. I will be waiting for you.
Cornelia, I, Smythe John, ordinary but extraordinarily handsome, charming, actual human, thoroughly enjoyed this.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I forgot I was in this one. It was fantastic, wasn't it?
What you did for my ordinary human appendages was amazing.
I wouldn't call them ordinary, Smythe. Now tell me, are they as dumb as mine?
They're perfectly normal and human.
I have feelings for you, Smythe. I think I love you, but you see, my heart is very dumb.
My heart is a perfectly normal human heart with 4 ventricles and everything.
It can never work then. I must go.
Wait, Cormelia, I love you?
I love you too, Smythe. That's the problem. I must go.
Cormelia, it's always a pleasure to have you on the bridge. I think the entire bridge crew, as well as the chief engineer, chief medical officer, and the chief medical officer's adult son, and the Forkran trade delegation that we're hosting agree with me.
Yes, Captain Amayad. The truth is, I think I love all of you. My heart is so very, very dumb. I can't stand it. I must go.
Wait, Cormelia, don't go. We all love you as well. We can make this work. Even the Forkran trade delegation.
I need to think.
Smythe John, what are you doing here outside Cormelia's quarters?
Looking for you, Violet. I left the ship to think things over, and I was definitely wearing protective gear because my fragile human body could not survive the reaches of space on its own. That would be silly. I still love you, Violet, no matter who you are, because I must confess, I have also been lying about my identity.
Oh, Smythe! I wish to science you hadn't found me like this. My hair a mess, my sexy scientist makeup smeared, wearing a lab coat that is too big for me solely to advertise my physical misdeeds.
I thought this was a new human fashion. Is it not that?
I have been unfaithful to you, Smythe, with Cormelia's sins.
I'd be more surprised if you hadn't slept with her.
Why are you looking at me like that? I can see the shame in your eyes. You hate me, don't you?
This is just my normal, handsome human face. These are just my normal, handsome human eyeballs. What you are experiencing is the Kuleshov effect. Violet, please let me speak.
No, Smythe. You need not tell me anything. You, who are so free from burdens and secrets. I know you never want to see me again. That is why I am going to see Dr. Brantix about an experimental procedure. To forget about you, Smythe, and how I loved you and how I wronged you. Please, let me do this for us.
Violet! I love you. Nothing you do or say will stop me loving you, no matter how many experimental procedures or unscientific run-ins with Cormelia sins you have, nor how many eyes or extremities I may or may not have. I love you and only you, Violet Olivet of Acacia.
But why? How?
I am not human.
Yes, you are not beholden to base human desire. You are much too good for that.
No, I mean I'm a monster.
You don't need to speak of yourself that way to make me feel better.
No, I am literally an immortal space being.
Yes, immortalized in my brain and heart forever until I go through with this experimental procedure. Goodbye, Smythe John.
Violet, wait!
Doctor!
Lieutenant MacGuffin, what seems to be the problem?
I'm not sure. Wait. I must have gotten a nasty blow to the head on that away mission, and I'm lucky to be alive.
Ah, that's right. You're the one with amnesia.
I am?
If you're gonna be cute about it, you can get the hell out of my medical bay, alright?
Sorry, Doctor.
Anyway, I have some good news for you, Lieutenant.
You do?
I do indeed. Hop on up here.
All right. What is it, Doctor? Tell me. I can handle it. I can be brave.
What would you need to be brave about? I said I had good news. You're going to be fine, Lieutenant.
I don't understand.
You're suffering from transient global amnesia.
Is that what you called it the first time?
Yes. You're suffering from transient global amnesia. It's temporary. Most episodes don't last any longer than 24 galactic standard hours. You got knocked over the head on that away mission this morning,
I did?
so you should be starship shape and back to normal by midday tomorrow at the latest.
Doctor, I don't know what to say. Is there anything you can do?
What? Did you hear what I just said? It's gonna wear off.
Yes, I know, but Doctor, please. I can't live like this. I can't take it anymore. There must be something you can do.
Well, I suppose.
There must be some kind of experimental treatment.
Unfortunately.
No! Don't tell me it's hopeless.
No, I was going to say that unfortunately, there is a new experimental procedure for temporary amnesia, and Space HIPAA requires me to tell patients about all treatment avenues, no matter how dangerous or stupid.
Tell me, Doctor, tell me!
There's an experimental procedure that could cancel out the amnesia effect you experienced this morning on the away mission. Good on you for surviving, by the way. We haven't gotten anyone back but the bridge crew in months. Staff turnover is out of bloody control.
That means a lot coming from you, Doctor.
Anyway, the procedure is extremely dangerous and trials have shown a limited possibility of success, but...
I'll do it, Doctor.
Are you sure?
I can't take living like this anymore. Wandering from hall to hall, not knowing who I am, or where I am, or who anyone else is, or where the bathrooms are. I'll do anything. Do you hear me? Anything.
All right then. If you'll just sign here, releasing the ship from all liability, and then here saying you consent to unproven and probably hazardous material guessery. Probably hazardous medical guessery. And then here again for the NDA.
Yes, of course.
Then we can go ahead and get started.
Dr. Brantix, I need you to experiment on me.
I'm a little full up right now.
Get in the machine, Zelani. It's for the greater good. Well, I'm the worst evil according to somebody.
Please, Doctor. I need to forget.
Oh, is that all? Well, have you thought about joining an away mission?
I don't understand.
Never mind. Like I said, we're kind of full up here at the moment. Let me check the beds. There's no room left in the ensign ward. In here we've got the step twins, an amnesia, and a couple of minor burns from engineering. One of the 4 Crown ambassadors who's broken their over here. Step right in to this machine.
Thank you. I trust you, Doctor.
Sure.
A hiss and a clank as Brantix opens the door of the machine. It is a very it's a very sciencey machine, full of medicine.
You don't have to do this, Olivet.
Olivet? Olivet Stronglove? Princess of Acacia?
Fredrin's Hambulard, my long-lost love.
Get in there!
A metal door slams closed.
Olivet, no!
And now, as required by company regulations, a dramatic button press.
Dr. Brantix, I need your help!
What is it? Who's that? What'd the captain do this time? Oh, Carmelia. It was nice to see you on the bridge 15 minutes ago.
Yes, Dr. Brantix. It was nice to see you there as well. I'm honestly not sure how you beat me to medical bay when I left first.
Shortcuts.
You're not a twin, are you?
No.
Not even a step twin?
Just the one of me, no. Now, what brings you to my humble practice?
Could you be a clone?
No. Why are you here, Cornelia? Cormelia. What's wrong?
It's my heart and my loins. They're so very stupid.
First of all, don't say loins. That's disgusting.
My sexual organs, then.
That's not better.
They are so very, very, very dumb.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Psychologists are doctors. I want you to fix them.
Come again?
Oopsies. Use an experimental treatment if you have to.
What is wrong with you people?
Just fix me, doctor. I love too much. This line got in the wrong place.
I'm not sure there's a cure for that, unfortunately. I'm a doctor, not a psychologist.
Psychologists are doctors.
Sure.
That's where that line belongs.
It's better that way.
Anyway, ethics guidelines prevent me from acting in this one specific instance only. I cannot cure a broken or even a stupid art. Or the common cold. Those 2 things. Can't cure them.
What about drugs?
Oh, yeah, got loads of those.
Oh, I don't know, doctor.
Just give me a second to look at all my drugs.
Oh, my head!
No, Red, the captain's not here. Can you hear me?
Doctor, what happened?
You're just coming out of experimental surgery. Now, you had an experimental procedure against medical advice to put an end to your temporary amnesia.
That's right. I remember. I remember. Doctor, I remember.
Whoa! This is a hug-free medical bay, Lieutenant.
Sorry.
All right?
Dr. Brantix. Dr. Brantix, I remember your name. I remember your face. Your beautiful face.
I thought we promised never to talk about that again, Lieutenant.
Of course, I just got caught up in the memory.
It was a good memory, I hope.
The best. Almost as good as the time I was voted sexiest space being alive by Beings magazine.
What?
Wow, me too.
You remember, it was just after I'd published my thesis on crystallology.
Oh, wow. Me too.
I remember everything, Doctor. Thank you. I'll never forget this. Never forget this. Get it? I'm going to my quarters on deck 13 in the 3rd corridor from the left, coming from the main bank of turbolifts.
Oh, that's not where I live.
See you around, Lieutenant.
See you around, Doc.
Hello, fellow human crewmate. It is I, Smythe John. I'm new.
Smythe, it's so good to see you.
We do not know one another, fellow human.
Of course we do. We were just talking about how I have been lying about my identity for years.
But that conversation was not with you, human of the fellow variety.
Of course it was. Don't you remember? It was right before I agreed to perform an experimental procedure on the step-twins to turn them into real twins.
Wait, what?
My step-twin and I are desperate!
Oh, no.
What is it?
Lieutenant, we have to get you back on the operating table right away.
What's happening, Lieutenant? We have to get you back on the operating table right away!
Smythe, quickly, help me get him on the table.
Yes, of course. I only want to be of assistance.
What's happening? I don't understand.
The procedure worked too well. Open your eyes, people. Lieutenant MacGuffin has... reverse amnesia.
What?
Sorry, wait, gotta wait for the sound to... There's the reverb, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
The echo in this chamber is just awful.
It's almost done. Reverse amnesia.
What?
What?
What does it mean, Doctor?
The lieutenant's mind isn't just remembering its own memories, it's soaking up memories from everyone else.
I don't understand. Perhaps this has to do with my still stupid heart.
Getting other normal human crewmates' memories? Uh-oh.
What's happening? Smythe, I trust you more than anyone. Please tell me what's going...
Now what?
It is definitely nothing to do with the normal human memories I contain.
Quickly, Smythe, quickly, help me!
Yes, I can help you, human doctor friend. We can display the lieutenant here in your magnetic imaging chamber.
What's happening?
Oh no. Oh no, we're too late. The lieutenant's brain is absorbing all the memories around it. Before long, everyone on the ship except Lieutenant MacGuffin will be deep in the throes of... something I can't quite remember?
Violet, are you okay?
I think so. Who are you?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, now, which one are you? My eyes are too dumb to know.
Not Yidlani or Zilani. We are gorshed.
I see. Yeah.
Do you think you can love us like this?
Yes, I can, but that's part of the problem. I've been terribly unfaithful to you, Yezolani.
We don't care.
I have an announcement. I think I'm in love with everyone. I'm in love with the whole ship.
This is just a gentle, unprompted reminder for all of our crew members that the USSSSS Icarus is not sentient. It is maintained intentionally at a sea level of artificial intelligence so as to avoid any issues. The ship is not conspiring against you, and anyone experiencing any thoughts of this nature should be directed to the nearest medical officer for a space madness screening.
The whole ship?
Yes, this whole beautiful, intelligent, sexy ship, and all of the people on it.
Oh no!
And it looks like you're pregnant.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Next time on Between... There's sound of footsteps.
Oh, hi. I'm another Brantix. Turns out we are twins. We communicate telepathically. I'm the one who had sex with Cornelia. Wait for
What
it.
will happen to Smythe and Violet's relationship now that she's forgotten everything? Will Cornelia be able to reconcile her love towards literally everyone and possibly everything? What about that baby? What did Red see in Smythe's memories? Find out next time on Between the Decks.
Hi, I'm Camellia Delust. I play Cornelia Sins on Between the Decks, and I was Miss Titan 6 non-consecutive times. We covered a lot of very serious material on today's episode of Between the Decks. These issues touch many, many beings' lives. If you think you're suffering from step-twin syndrome, reverse amnesia, being a secret princess.
It's me. I'm definitely a secret princess.
Oh, congrats.
The best kind of princess.
Princess.
Or a love affair with an entire spaceship and its crew. Talk to someone you love. Let them know. They want the best for you. Probably not someone on the particular spaceship that you're into for objectivity's sake. Thanks for watching.
After Between the Decks, stay tuned for an all-new Space of Our Lives.
Gentle synth music.
This is Captain Rock Hardley of the Starship Eros. We've been lost in space for 3 years now, and ever since the engines went into full speed, go fast mode, and we haven't been able to slow them down.
Captain, we're headed straight for an asteroid field.
Can we navigate through the asteroids? They're usually hundreds of kilometers apart.
I'm afraid not, Captain. These asteroids are far too tight. It's asteroid to asteroid.
Full speed, space starboard.
But we can't do that, Captain. Space starboard will take us directly through. Horny space.
Oh, sorry, Matt.
On an unforgettable Space of Our Lives.
It's getting warmer in here, Commander Gala. Or is it?
It's the horny space, Captain.
It's just, all of a sudden I feel too sexy for my space onesie.
We have to keep it together, Captain, or we'll never get out of horny space.
Find out what happens on an all-new Horny Space. I mean, Space of Our Lives.
But, Captain,
It's the only way, number one.
we need to keep our wits about us.
I just need to clear my head.
No, Captain! You'll steer us straight for subspace!
I know what I'm doing.
Just give me an order, Captain.
No, you tell me what to do.
An all-new Space of Our Lives. Next.
Oh, I forgot we put this here.
Yep, that's where we put this.
This
Right here.
is where it is.
Breaking news! Breaking news! The news has broken. Watch it break and shatter. Breaking news.
Welcome back to WNRM Channel 69 News.
Nice.
That actually worked really well.
It was very good. Yeah.
Everyone, we just received important news. We just received important news this evening from the Never Rad Miscellany.
One news.
One new. And new. Nuevo.
This is not fake space news, by the way.
We've been informed that there is a birthday somewhere in the vast, unknowable universe today, and it is a birthday we should all care about because it bought us beer. The space troubadour and probable Calaxia dealer we know as Dilly B has aged. We checked the record, and the fractional complicated amount of age this Dilly B had has rolled over another round integer of age, and this is cause for some celebration. Of course, Dilly B is wanted in 44 systems for seducing the spouses of royalty, and often the royalty themselves, and for playing the illegal chord. These crimes were very sexy and, most importantly, noteworthy. Keep living your best life, Dilly B. Just stay away from King Regislax. He will only break your heart.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy.
Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
See,
It's nighttime, though, so happy birth night as well.
indeed. Happy birth eve.
Happy birthday part.
I have a blazer right there. I have to climb over like furniture and anyway.
Parkour.
Happy
Have you
birth
injured
percent
yourself
time.
attempting to climb over furniture and getting a blazer?
It's PP parkour space explosion is what that is.
Ooh.
If you say it, I have to play it.
I'm Gorglak Sputnik,
And I'm Marty Grebe.
and we're
The
the
Sputnik
Sputnik
and Grebe
and
Law
Grebe
Group.
Law Group.
Nailed it. Perfect.
Are you a legitimate scientist who's had your life's work confiscated or destroyed because it's an affront to nature or dangerous to the continued existence of the known universe or just completely and entirely illegal?
Well, the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group is ready to fight for you.
They tried to say I was mad. Mad! Would a madman have such an exquisite compilation of doomsday lasers? Well, after the pitchfork-wielding mob invaded my orbiting space fortress somehow and destroyed my beautiful megabob, I was devastated. All those years of work, the research, the thousands of live test subjects gone. I couldn't let them get away with it. I asked around, and my old college friend, Dr. von Gestorung, recommended the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group, so I gave them a call.
We made sure Professor Nihilate recovered full compensation and damage.
We showed them! We showed them all!
Another satisfied client.
If you need legal representation for literally any reason except parking violations, call the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group today.
And I got a Windows notification.
It's like Magnolias, the two of you trying to speak at the same
Let's
time.
do that last
That's
sentence
'cause they
again. Sputnik.
Olay.
Okay. If you need legal representation for literally any reason except parking violations, call the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group today.
Hey. Pretty good. Perf. Him.
Alrighty.
Brief banjo music, but like space.
Welcome back to Rocket Gab on Nebula Public Radio with us, Zerka Zark, broadcasting today from the 624 Hector Trojan asteroid in Jupiter orbit. We're here today to take your calls about your rockets, spaceships, flying saucers, UFOs.
UFOs? Who the hell's still driving a UFO?
They're out there. They're out there.
Yeah, listen. Listen
now,
to me on this, all right?
no.
Listen,
come on.
Now,
Listen, if you're driving it, you know what you're driving, right?
you would think.
And what is a UFO?
Now, what are you talking about?
Come on. What is a UFO?
I think
An
the name's got flopped.
unidentified
Oh,
flying...
Hi-oh.
An unidentified flying object.
I totally lost
No,
here.
we're good.
Okay. I got an E. In my name.
Yeah, well, there's two
You got an E, I
for
got an
Matt.
O. There's two Zarks in a row.
two
Yeah.
Zarks in a row, except that I think
Sorry.
then they flipped the wrong way for a while.
Doesn't seem
Reminds me of
dramatic.
college
Well,
algebra.
I'm just gonna keep
We are doing fine.
knowing
Twin.
that my name is Zark.
Siblings.
Okay.
Twin steps.
And what is a UFO?
What are you talking about?
Come on. What is a UFO?
An unidentified flying object.
Object.
Okay,
Unidentified flying object.
that's right. Okay.
So if you're driving it, by definition, it cannot be a UFO.
Right.
Because it isn't unidentified.
Okay. I take your point. It's not a good point, but I'll take it.
All right. So,
So,
hey, we got some mail here from a listener.
from a listener,
That's what I just said.
I'm agreeing with you, genius.
All right.
So we got a letter.
Yeah, we got this letter. Listen to this. Dear Rocket Gab, I fly a 72 Alpha Class Yotota Kelvin with a flux drive, and I've noticed that there's a problem with the heating core whenever I fly under warp 2.
Oh, now that could be a problem.
Exactly. Whenever I put it into the lower warp, my heating core starts to lose field integrity, and the bridge view screens start to fog up. It only happens when I'm in warp 1 or 2. It doesn't happen on impulse engines or the higher warp gears. Any idea what could be causing this? Signed, Porphyra Drax, Lunar Colony 6. All right, what do you think?
Well, Porphyria, it sounds like what you got there is a leak in your heating core shields.
And that's a problem.
That's a big problem.
Because what's happening is you've got coolant leaking into the bridge. That's what's fogging things up. And,
How toxic is that stuff?
I mean, you wouldn't want to be breathing it.
Space God, no.
And you wouldn't want your bridge crew breathing it.
Eh,
What, you're good with the bridge crew breathing toxic coolant?
They're the bridge crew. They can handle it. They're probably immune.
Probably.
Anyway, Porphyria, you got a big problem here.
You know, it's not a problem for everybody.
Very true. Very true. If your Porphyria's mechanic, things are looking up for you.
Oh, yeah. Porphyria's about to make some mechanic very happy.
Very expensive repair.
Honestly, Porphyria, what I'd do is scrap the Kelvin.
Strip it for parts.
Yeah, strip it for parts. Whatever trade-in value, get whatever trade-in value you can and get yourself a nice new ride. Like a Baldanza Star Cruiser or one of those new Callisto Wraith drives.
Oh, those are nice.
Right? You're not going to want to stick with your Kelvin.
Yeah, because if you go into your local repair shop and say, I need 2 new shields for my heating core because there's a coolant leak in my 72 Yotota Kelvin, they're going to jump for joy. All
I
right, I'm just
smell
being
a
straight with you
luxury
here.
vacation coming my way.
Exactly. It's a very expensive repair. Probably more than the Kelvin's worth at this point.
Probably more than it was ever worth at any point.
Exactly. Good luck, Porphyria.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, now if you got a question about your ship, rocket, or space vehicle, the number to call is 1-888-186-828 Rocket Gab. Hello, you're on Rocket Gab.
Greetings, this is Jocks from Portland.
And which Portland is that?
Portland, Europa.
Europa!
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous place, Portland, Europa.
Yeah, great weather, I've heard.
So what can we do for you, Jocks?
Well, I fly a vintage Apollo model.
Wow, that's one hell of a vehicle.
There were only, 18 of those ever made?
17.
Right.
What model are you flying? And not one of the early ones, I hope.
Yeah, the first few models could be a little rickety.
No, I've got a Mark 11.
Oh, a classic.
Oh, now that is a gorgeous model.
I could marry that model.
Right?
I could marry
Gorgeous.
that module.
Right. Gorgeous. You're a lucky being, Jocks.
Yeah, I know.
So what can we help you with, Jocks?
Yeah,
Joe?
what can we help you with? You got an Apollo, you could get anyone in the galaxy to help you with that.
I would pay you to let me work on that module.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, fine. No, I wouldn't.
Pay you to work on a module.
It's a great model. It's a classic. Wouldn't you want to?
I mean, sure, it's a
know?
classic, but I mean, come on, you working on a model.
Are you saying you wouldn't want to poke around under the hood of a vintage Apollo?
No. Of course not. I'd love a good look at a vintage Apollo, but I'm not going to pay somebody for it, is all I'm saying.
Fine. So, Jocks, what can we do for you?
So, recently I've been hearing a grinding sound from my orbital maneuvering engines.
What kind of a grinding is it? Is it kind of like a...
No, it's more of a... I can even feel the grinding through the brake pedals.
I got it. When did this start?
Oh, about a quarter cycle ago.
A quarter cycle ago, and you haven't gotten it looked at yet.
And you're only calling us now?
Well, I don't fly it that often. I take it out of the silo every month or so, but it's not my everyday rocket.
That's fair.
Are you kidding me?
What?
If I had a mint condition vintage Apollo Mark 11, no way in hell would I leave it in the silo.
I would be flying that thing day and night,
I'd be running extra errands just to fly.
picking up each thing from the grocery store separately.
One at a time. Anyway, Jocks, your incredible, mint condition, classic Apollo.
Mint condition except for the weird grinding noise.
Right, except for that. Now, Jocks, what have you done to it so far?
Well, I took a look under the hood and I didn't see anything wrong, so I took it over to my buddy who's a mechanic. He's a classic rocket guy, and asked what he thought.
Oh no.
Right, and he said it needed some work on the engine connections and that he could take care of it for me.
Right. What happened?
So I pick it up the next day.
Let me guess. The noise was back.
Right, now the whole thing was shaking around like a satellite on an uncontrolled re-entry.
What'd your buddy say?
He said it was something wrong with the fuel line. He needed to plug in some specific part.
An Armstrong coupling?
Yeah.
And when you got it back, the noise was worse.
Yeah, it was kind of a...
Oh boy.
All right. So here's what happened.
So first of all, your buddy's garage is staffed by idiots.
Complete morons.
Or at least one particular complete moron.
Right.
So here's what happened. Here's what I think happened. Your friend the mechanic, and I use that word loosely, your friend the mechanic took one look at the engines and thought, I just happen to have a spare Armstrong coupling here. That must be what's going on. Classic module must have a classic part that needs service.
Exactly. When you've got a hammer, everything
Looks like a
nail.
Everything looks like a nail. And when he's done, what this guy's done is replace a perfectly fine Armstrong coupling instead of paying attention to the real problem.
Jocks.
What's the problem? What's the he's instead of the real
Oh, I
problem.
scrolled down.
Jocks!
That's what he did.
And what's that?
The converter chip.
Yeah, the grinding sound you're hearing is a classic converter chip problem.
So what you gotta do is you gotta take your module to an actual mechanic.
Not your buddy.
Right, not your buddy. Take it in to a mechanic. Tell them you've got a malfunctioning converter chip and non-compliant Armstrong coupling.
And never let your buddy the mechanic look at it ever again.
Never.
Okay, thanks.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
A Mach 11 Apollo.
Incredible, I tell you.
Yikes. Oh boy. Ha.
1-888-168-282 Rocket Gab. Hello, you're on Rocket Gab.
Hello, it is I, John Smythe.
Where are you calling from today, John?
I am everywhere.
Right. Okay.
It's out by Phobos and Deimos, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's that little space station over there, yeah.
Practically a truck stop.
It's a nice place. So what can we do for you, John?
Yeah, what are you flying around in?
I am everywhere, but my problem concerns a 3712 asteroid aeronaut.
Oh, with the flux drive, or wait, with the flux drive or the traditional warp?
Oh, that's right. You could get that model both ways.
God, I hope it's the warp drive.
My model possesses the flux drive.
That complicates things a little bit.
What's going on with it, John from everywhere?
Both of my two normal human eyes have perceived that the holographic display is malfunctioning. I, John Smythe, have perceived this through the biological process of absorbing light into my visual orbs, focusing that light onto my retinas, and then using my neural connections to comprehend patterns.
Right? That's how looking at stuff works.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, you got it.
Now, that sounds like a computer problem to me.
Yeah. Now when you power up the display,
Using my human finger digits and phalanges.
naturally,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah, when you power up the display, what exactly happens?
The machine emits what I understand is an unusual sound.
All right. Now, what does it sound like exactly?
Yeah, is it a sort of a...
The sound which I process using my human ears and not by sensing the sound waves as they pass through my eternal formlessness resembles the wave pattern of a repeated sonic tone at the note that humans like me call D minor. Each period of sound lasts precisely 4/16 of a human second.
Can't quite picture it.
It is an
Oh, that's your spark plugs.
Yeah. That's your spark plugs. Classic spark plug sound.
I'd know it anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, new friends.
All right. Take care there, John.
Spark plugs.
Exactly.
All right. Once again, we're at 1-888-186-282 Pi Rocket Gab. Go ahead and call in with your questions about rockets, saucers, UFOs.
Okay, come on. We already talked about the UFO thing.
Your non-UFOs, fine.
Thank you.
1-888-186-282 Pi. Hello, you're on Rocket Gab.
Hi, this is Luli from Fizbit and the Kuiper Belt.
Hello, Luli.
Hello.
So how can we help you today, Luli?
I've been having some trouble with my carburetor.
Ah, what are you flying?
A 1998 Honda Civic.
Nice. What kind of miles you got on that?
Just under 65 million miles.
Okay, so what's been going on?
Well, I've noticed the last half cycle or so that every once in a while when I'm accelerating or braking, the engine stalls out.
Let me ask you this. Is it making any kind of noise?
Not really.
Well, that's disappointing.
Do you tell you what? Do you think you could do a noise anyway, just for the listeners? You know, they really like this stuff.
Sure. Caw.
Thank you. Now, Luli, let me tell you about what I think is going on here. It sounds to me like your carburetor.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
It's going to be one of two things. Either you've got a busted accelerator pump or it's a bad carburetor float.
Now, you could just take it apart. Now, are you somebody... Let me ask you this. Are you somebody who likes to do your own maintenance?
Not really. I can deal with the basic stuff, but anything really advanced, I take into the garage.
So then you're not going to want to take it apart and replace the parts yourself.
No.
That's fine. Carburetors, I tell you, they're tricky.
They're
tricky.
They're advanced placement repairs.
Exactly. So what you're going to do here is you go in, you get a new carburetor, get it replaced, and that'll solve your problem.
Good luck, Luli.
Yeah, thanks for your call.
Right. Well, thank you all for judging us. Thank you all.
I think that's what you
Freudian
call a bit of a
slip.
Freudian slip there, my friend.
Freudian radio. Thank you.
Freudian radio. Paging Dr. Freud.
Right. Well, thank you all for joining us this week.
It's happened again. You wasted another Galactic Standard Hour listening to Rocket Gab.
And remember, don't fly like my sibling.
Hey, don't fly like my sibling.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week.
And even though the Rigelian High Council retract their secondary antennae in pain whenever they hear us say us, this is NPR, Nebula Public Radio.
Ending space banjo music.
Conrad's vocal butter.
Oh, jeez.
Rocket Gab.
It's not butter, though, right? We're not
can't
supposed to
believe
believe
it's
it's
not
butter,
butter.
right?
I can't believe it's not vocal butter.
I mean, you
It's vocal steroids, is what it is.
We gotta make sure that Conrad's ready to read this part.
Is Conrad ready to read this part?
Conrad is ready to read this part.
Is your
Excellent.
instrument prepared?
It is.
Oh boy, that's the worst euphemism.
Hi there, I'm Conrad Mishuk. You may know me from podcasting, and if you don't, that's probably for the best. I've been in the industry longer than some people on the Never Rad team have been alive, and during that time, I've been complimented on the sweet, dulcet tones of my luscious voice. And who could blame them? Have you heard me speak? Of course you have. And so, in an effort to share my glory with the rest of humanity, I've developed Conrad's Vocal Butter. Conrad's Vocal Butter is guaranteed to bring your voice the deep, seductive tones it's been missing to really make the ladies in your life say, wow, I hope this beautiful voiced person doesn't start talking about the uncontrollable foot fetish they definitely don't have. Made of only the finest salted butters imported directly from Poland and serenaded with tales of youth from yours truly, Conrad's Vocal Butter can be used in many ways. Bathe in it, massage it into your supple body, spread it on the most delicious of grilled cheeses. Apply Conrad's Vocal Butter however you please, and I guarantee my voice will be deep in your vocal folds with 3 uses, with absolutely 0 uncomfortable side effects.
I used Conrad's Vocal Butter one time, and I already sound just like Conrad. Even down to my most basic mannerisms. I wholeheartedly recommend Conrad's Vocal Butter to anyone for literally any reason. Get yours today, and thank me, Space Tuesday.
Conrad's Vocal Butter cannot be held accountable for signs of increased horniness from yourself or others, existential dread, a desire for feet, losing time to podcast creation, existential dread, inability to close tabs, or saying phrases guaranteed to make all your friends and coworkers uncomfortable on a molecular level.
So buy my butter today. You can trust me. I have a film degree.
You can trust me.
Space guy.
Spicy. Me and my 47 tabs are leaving.
That is a much better joke than some. That's an excellent joke. I wish I had come up with that.
I feel attacked.
Unsurprisingly, I didn't write that.
I'm Gorglak Sputnik.
And I'm Mighty Grebe.
Have you just decisively lost a free and fair democratic election, but you're not done throwing a tantrum about it?
We will gladly take your money to litigate.
Are you trying to convince your greatest supporters that there's a fight left to fight so that you can continue to elicit their donations?
We will gladly take some of those donations in exchange for prolonging the fruitless legal battles.
Listen to one of our happy customers.
So, was there someone in the room for the counting of the space ballots?
Yes, Your Honor.
Not you. You're on probation.
There was a non-zero number of people from the candidates' party in the room, Your Honor.
Then what are we doing here?
That is a great question, Your Honor.
Get out of my sight.
With gusto. That'll be 8,690 credits, Mr. Galactic Mayor. At the Sputnik and Grebe Law Group, we're not done until you say we're done.
Or you run out of money.
Call Sputnik and Grebe today. 224-225-5723.
Today. Before we jump into the credits, thanks Odie for the Prime sub.
Oh,
Yay.
shit. Thanks, Odie.
And
We appreciate it.
our communal dad also subscribed.
Thank you, Dad.
Oh, no.
Did that one not pop up
Thank
for
you,
me?
all of our
Or did
dads.
It did. It was just a very long time ago.
Oh, okay.
It's your dad, Lonnie.
Oh boy.
Who is
boy.
not
Dad
the
Lonnie.
biological father of either Yezel,
Yeah, we
Yolani or
decided.
Zolani.
We decided that Dead Lonnie is not a parent.
I love it when you
Correct me
call
if
me
I'm wrong,
Dad
Brielle.
Lonnie.
Just not a biological
Does
parent.
is Dad Lonnie also identical to both of the step twins?
Step twin.
Probably
Just put older.
not.
I think Dad Lonnie is exactly the opposite. Just
Yeah.
everything is.
Dad Lonnie looks like nobody.
Yeah. All right, let's dive into the credits. Did
Odie, I have to ask: are you my aunt who uses that as a nickname in real life? I'm not making that up.
This is a serious question
I
for
mean-
Yes,
serious.
this is a real
I mean,
question.
You're telling me that somebody didn't have that username already on Twitch.tv?
No, you're right. That makes more sense. All right. Oh my.
No,
gollies.
no, your aunt definitely bought that username just to troll you.
Old man.
I just,
old
I
man is the
just
answer.
wanted to
Old
make sure.
man.
Old
I
man.
just wanted to
An
make
old
sure.
man aunt.
Are you an old
Kid.
man? Oh, sorry.
Are you an old man who is also an aunt to the one and only Kit Keller?
Are you an old man?
I'm not the one. I wish I were the one and only, but alas.
Is Odie a Heaven's Gate reference? Why not just Garfield? Why didn't we go to
Yeah, it's
Garfield
Garfield.
first?
Yeah,
I'm just,
that's why I was like, no, it's Garfield.
why?
Seriously,
Stick with Always,
I
if
am
you have a
willing.
chance
yeah.
and it's
I am
not a Monday, stick with Garfield.
always
Guys,
willing
you gotta use
to follow the
Occam's
Heaven's Gate thread.
lightsaber before
All right.
you start rushing to all these
Occam's
other references.
lightsaber has that. That's got
It's
some.
Occam's
that's
beam
got
sword?
potential.
Because we
There
can't
we
afford
go.
the trademark.
Occam's beam sword.
Occam's phaser.
Before we get too far down this path, let's go ahead and run through the credits. Did we decide who wanted to read them? Then we can.
It's usually me.
Okay, Kit.
As always, it's Kit Keller.
All right.
Welcome back to Rocket Gab. This has been a production of the Never Rad Miscellany. The Never Rad Miscellany depends on contributions from listeners like you and their evil step twins. Become a subscription donor and get salacious bonus benefits over at neverad.com/Patreon. Make sure you're subscribed. Secretly double-cross the like button and come back from the dead again to get revenge on your stepmother by hitting the bell icon to extra subscribe and make sure you get notified every time we release a video. Never Rad Miscellany Presents Nothing was written by Conrad Mishuk, featuring the voice of Conrad Mishuk as the narrator, Brianna Kittle as person number 1, Kit Keller as person number 2, and Matt Brayman as person number 3. Earth God vs. Space God was written by Kit Keller, featuring the voice of Matt Brayman as the spokesbeing, and Ryan Jenkins reading stage directions. Between the Decks was written by Conrad Mishuk, Brianna Kittle, and Kit Keller, but all the parts you didn't like were Conrad's. It featured the voices of Conrad Mishuk as the narrator and some of the stage directions, Kit Keller as Cornelia Sins, Matt Brayman as Yolani and Zolani Gorsht, and Captain Amayad, Ryan Jenkins as Violet Lovestrong, Brianna Kittle as Smythe John, Conrad Mishuk as Lieutenant Red McGuffin, Fox Williams as Dr. Brantix, and Kit Keller as the ship's loudspeaker, and... Oh, I already said that. And Kit Keller is the ship's loudspeaker. Stage directions were read by Conrad Mishuk and or Ryan Jenkins. The Sputnik and Grebe ad for the Polycule breakup and the election one were written by Conrad Mishuk, and the ads featuring the unlucky ensign and the mad scientist were written by Kit Keller and featured the voices of Matt Brayman as Gorglak Sputnik, Conrad Mishuk as the recently undisbarred Marty Grebe, Fox Williams as Jordash, Ryan Jenkins as the ensign, Kit Keller as Professor Nihilate, Brianna Kittle as the no-nonsense judge, and stage directions, there weren't any. Space Exterminators was written by Kit Keller and featured the voices of Fox Williams as the spokesbeing, with Ryan Jenkins reading stage directions. Starfax was written by Brianna Kittle and featured the voices of Conrad Mishuk as Space Droid number 1, Fox Williams as Space Droid number 2, and Matt Brayman as Comet, the adorable and lovable and not at all annoying Starfax mascot, with Brianna Kittle reading the stage direction. Magnolias was written by Conrad Mishuk, who bears sole responsibility for its content. It featured the voices of Fox Williams as the narrator, Ryan Jenkins as Maven the Sexy Tree, and Matt Berryman as Dudley.
Trees.
Face of Our Lives promo was written by Conrad Mishuk and featured the voices of Kit Keller as Captain Rock Hardley, Fox Williams as Officer Gala, and Conrad Mishuk's accent as Scott, with Ryan Jenkins reading stage directions. Rocket Gal was written by Kit Keller and featured the voices of Fox Williams as Zerk and Matt Brayman as Zoc, Conrad Mischig as Jocks, Brianna Kittle as John Smythe, and Ryan Jenkins as Luli. Conrad's vocal butter was written by Brianna Kittle. It featured the voices of Brianna Kittle as Conrad Mischig, Ryan Jenkins as the disclaimer, and Conrad Mischig as the satisfied customer. Miscellaneous in the field may report their strange and interesting findings at 224-CALL-RAD. That's 224-225-5723. The Never Read Miscellany is produced and directed by Conrad Mischig, Brianna Kittle, Matt Brayman, and Kit Keller, with credits read by Kit Keller. The Never Read Miscellany is proudly produced in Phoenix, Arizona. You've heard of it. Check out neverrad.com for future live show information, news, extras, more episodes, contact info, and transcripts. Videos of live performances and past streams are at neverrad.com/YouTube. Current and future streams are at neverrad.com/Twitch. Rate the Never Read Miscellany 5 potential supernovas on your favorite podcasting service to help us grow. Tell your friends, family, and bridge crew about the show, and connect with us on social media at facebook.com/neverrad, neverrad.tumblr.com, Instagram at never.rad, and Facebook at neverrad.
Twitter.
Special thanks to our Patreon patrons, especially Valerie, Your Real Dad, Birthday Boy Dylan Baldanza, Scout, Wraith Ryu, star of Space of Our Lives Paul C., two-time Beings Magazine Sexiest Being Alive winner Josh Green, and galaxy-renowned crystallologist Sassmaster J. Which member of hot new boy band Large Magellanic Clouds do you think is the dreamiest? Splax? Blorge? Quiddy? Tim? Tell us in the comments. Miscellaneous fact number 2. 1 in 10,000 humans is born with the fangs and the ability to produce powerful hallucinogenic neurotoxins. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.
You gotta do the social medias one more time.
Oh, come on. Connect with us on social media at facebook.com/neverrad, neverrad.tumblr.com, Instagram at never.rad, and Twitter at neverrad. Is that good? Are we good?
Can we get some applause emoji in the chat?
Bada bing, bada boom.
Let's get some applause in the chat.
Yeah,
because
or
we cannot
PogChamp.
hear
You can do PogChamp. As much
Don't do
PogChamp as you want.
poggers. Don't
Can we get some hype in
encourage
chat? Some
Conrad's
fucking
weird
hype in chat
poggers
here.
addiction.
Poggers. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin
Those,
it.
You have already ruined it.
That's those little cardboard discs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hit them and they flip
Yeah,
over.
Poggers.
Yeah.
It started.
No, that's
It started.
poggers is actually the name of people who pog.
Let's go ahead and download
It's
the
a
show.
traditional English verb.
Okay.
I am now stuck in this accent and will not be
Avoid.
able to leave it for the remainder of the day.
5.6 gigabytes of audio.
Woo!
Doing the streams get
0.6.
Streams
0.6 discs, right?
I'm so sorry.
3.6
When did you get so loud, Ryan? I love it.
I don't know.
discs.
Fucking all of a sudden
6
the game
cinder
comes through.
discs.
Thank you so
boy.
much for
Pronounced
being here,
Cinderdex.
listeners
Yeah, thank
and
you so much.
viewers.
It was-
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Listeners
chatters.
and
It's-
birthday
everyone.
Who
people.
downloaded it?
You guys
I don't
should
have
be
the brain
out
space to
somewhere.
interact with chat, but it's really fun
Holiday
watching it scroll
shopping.
by
Yeah. So
Isn't
what,
it?
Yeah.
we're,
show
what
happens.
we're gonna do, if I can just sort of peel off the Never Rad from the bottom here.
like a nice rice peel off.
Just that, and then we put
Indeed.
this big ass
And again,
neverrad.com/discord up here.
Woo!
If you go to that link, I actually made the redirect now, so it'll take you to
What?
our fan
Six
Discord.
Discord.
So we'll
about
talk to the chat for maybe another 5 or 10 minutes here, but then we're gonna switch over to Discord and hang out, and that'll be the
Yeah.
after party. I have a beer just waiting right here to be cracked open.
I'm gonna start my
I have to
fourth
say,
drink.
I don't know if I missed this earlier while my computer spent 45 minutes updating, but Ryan and Fox, y'all got some great sweaters on.
Thank
Like,
you,
that's
thank
some-
you. I
some
figured
really-
it was the
really incredible sweaters.
season for the ugly holiday sweaters.
It's
so,
they're some fabulous sweaters.
They're very good.
Thank you.
It's lit.
Okay. Oh, and the
Ryan's
stream is
literally
gonna
out
chug again for a
figuratively.
second while I
Target.
back up the files one more time.
Target has the best.
Excuse me.
They really,
Sweaters.
that is true.
Yeah.
Just to make
No lie.
sure.
Very true.
Oh, disk is full.
Oh,
Damn it, Cyberpunk 2077.
good job.
Guys, I listened to so much.
That is
I
the
listened
only
to
thing
so
to be
much
upset
car
about
talk
in
writing.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep, that's it. No other
what I've
issues.
heard.
No
just
other
that one.
issues whatsoever.
Mama
just-
told me get
Sorry.
your refund.
Just record a video of you playing Cyberpunk 2077, but put the audio from the stream over
Thank you
top
for
of it.
thank all of you. Thank you all for joining us.
We just got
Now you
5,
could still get in trouble for
10
copyright.
emotes shared, 500 bits from Odie. Thank you, Odie.
Goddamn. Thank you, Odie.
Not
have
the one who
to-
is my aunt. Good to know.
Oh, dear.
I have to
Not the
make
Aunt Odie. Not Auntie Odie.
Again, I'm not making that up. That is a real thing in my family.
Auntie, are you OD? Are you OD, Auntie?
Auntie, are you Odie? Are you Odie?
Yeah, now that we're not
I needed to make sure.
officially recording, are we able to? Can we sing copyrighted songs?
oh, well, I
Not
mean, we're
until
still
we're off
streaming.
Twitch.
Matt, you can sing literally anytime ever.
Let
You
me
have
move.
the
Well,
voice of
I don't
a
want to get our
deity.
I don't want to get our channel super banned, space
Arrest.
banned.
That's why
From singing.
it's so important that you subscribe to the Patreon so that you can
Indeed.
join us for the after party in Discord where they don't bother with copyright.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Woo!
Most
Very much an
important
accurate
solution you
existence.
could ever have. Patreon.
I don't have a. I don't have.
What
a thing for
stone
that.
would you use to evolve an Eevee into a Patreon?
The money one.
Yeah.
Is it a credit
Philosopher's
card?
If
It
you-
sounds like it's a
Philosopher's
credit
stone.
card.
There we go.
If you put enough coins, if you feed them enough coins, it will evolve into a Patreon.
Now you can
That does
shortcut
really
that
sound like the
with
name of a Pokemon.
Yeah.
You can shortcut that with the Icelandic Icelandic skin pants, so you can get unlimited coins, right?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Man,
Or a
just the
gold
comment.
Pokemon, like,
The portmanteau skin pants is appalling.
I don't.
I can't remember what they're called. We'll revisit it later.
I don't know if I want to know. I
Oh,
didn't
it's
realize,
great.
well, I know I realized it because I made it, but I didn't notice that there was alcohol in this until about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, that's a
Now
good
I
one,
notice
Rita.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I mean, here's the thing: if you leave alcohol out, it goes bad.
It's true. It has
It's
a
true.
very
You have
short
to use it up.
shelf life,
Yeah.
actually.
No, that's the thing. It'll
You
evaporate,
have
and
to
then it's
use
just
it. Exactly. Exactly.
And then it's
Thank you.
ether.
Hashtag
right?
science.
Yeah.
And then it's
That's-
gone.
I
It
think
is
it
lost
actually
to the
hits
ether,
plasma
literally.
state.
Oh God, yeah, I
It
hope so.
evaporates into plasma.
No, these are grapefruit bitters, not essential oils. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to try to do the to ignite them on camera. Also, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to risk burning my computer's screen down.
Nah, it's fine.
Now, that
For
would
the stream.
almost certainly go viral.
All right, the video's
I'm
gonna.
just
Conrad,
saying.
can
Just
you
Your,
drop by
sacri-
again.
some After
your
Effects
sacrifice would
for a
not be in
minute.
vain.
Conrad, can you use some VFX, add a little flame over Fox's
Fire.
drink?
No, that was
No.
delight. Like
Oh yeah, yeah. Can we do? Can we
was-
do the
that
pretend
was a
like it's
delightful
like I'm lighting it on
fixing.
fire?
I just got some stock video from the Humble Bundle, but
Yes.
but I didn't load it onto this computer.
Is that
Wow.
where you
Aw.
also where you got Cyberpunk 2077? Was that part of the Humble Bundle this year?
No, I didn't
No.
get it there.
I don't think so. It's too new to be
No.
humble.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
can
don't know
buy
if
it
it'll
there,
ever
but
be
it's
humble.
full price. I got a very
Yeah, that's-
small discount by buying it from another store.
It's like
that may or may not
$2,050,
own
right?
this streaming service.
No, that's something.
And I've only played 2 hours of the game, despite owning it for a week, because I've had
Oh, you
internet
got 2
for
hours
like,
deep. Good job.
a
Better than
total
some
of 28
people.
hours now.
I ordered a PS5 so I can play it. I got it from a scalper on eBay, so I only
Sounds
had
like
to pay
$47 million.
$1,500.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, nice. Not bad.
Well, you should wait for the
I'm
update
sure
at
it's
least.
not
What a
the
steal.
box that the PS5 comes
See, I'm
in.
already a trans
I
person
heard
in
the
the
graphics
21st
were
century,
better
so
on
like I am
PS5.
living cyberpunk pretty much.
Yeah, I don't need to play a game. I'm good.
you were also actually no, never mind. I won't. I was gonna
No,
say a
it's
thing,
true.
but
I've
then
been running my endocrine system on manual since last March.
Fuck yes. Hell
Hey, me,
yeah.
me too. I mean, technically, I'm a
Hey.
cyborg, baby. Well,
Hell
literally,
yeah, that's what's
Woo.
up.
a literal cyborg. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a
Also,
cyborg in
I
my
mean,
heart.
Like it's
Yeah,
very
technically,
low-tech, but
right?
Everybody with glasses,
Optics.
we're all cyborgs. Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm a cyborg. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Optical
what if you're
enhancements.
supposed to
This
wear
is the best.
glasses, but you exclusively wear contacts? Like, what is...
Oh, then
I
you're
think
a
that's
Luddite,
probably
for
fine.
sure.
Yeah. Though contact lenses, that's a cyborging.
Okay.
I feel like it
Alright,
might be a
that's a
little more
cyborg.
of a hardcore cyborg because you're literally stabbing yourself in your eye.
Oh, I'm like really good at it. Like I just
Yeah,
put
me
these
too.
buttons
The,
right on
the
there.
eyeball options are very disconcerting in that video game.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, it's
the
not
words
surprising.
eyeball options are disconcerting.
Yeah.
That is
no.
a
Hear what
very
other
normal
options there
human
are.
thing to talk about.
Anyway, I don't.
My
we
my
don't need to keep
normal
talking
eyeball
about that.
options.
The internet is well.
I have a wide selection of eyeballs.
The normal human number, though, right?
At least 2, maybe no more than 5.
Four normal human ventricles.
That's a boring.
16.
Y'all, I had to Google so many things about
16,
cars
right?
for this.
I had to
I didn't
Google
know
how
anything
many
about
ventricles a
cars.
heart had, and I was wrong, so I kept it, and it was great.
Yeah, we have one very ambitious little girl who was very concerned that my door was closed.
Baby,
Hello,
Yes.
friend.
hi, babies.
No, she
I'm
doesn't
gonna have to
real
borrow
star.
a
She
friend's
don't want to be
cat
on
for
the
the
TV.
future.
No, I don't like to be on the
No.
TV.
Oh, goodbye, babies.
You gotta teach her to say no photos, please. I assume cats are the same thing as human toddlers, so that you can teach them to say things. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Absolutely.
It's a little ingenuity. You can teach anything to say anything.
Science.
True. Some of them require buttons, but you
Hashtag-
know.
Science. Cats are great.
Too bad they're gonna kill you one day.
Murdered by the put.
Come on now. This is a family show.
Nice.
We got Apathy's
What
Death
family?
Fans now
Is it?
following us. Yes. So any
Space
of you
family.
who are still with us, that's about half of you, who made it all the way to
Bienvenue,
the end.
bienvenue, welcome. Come on.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Thanks for coming. If you feel like it,
Yeah.
please follow. Like I said, join the Discord if you're into that. We'll probably take a little bit of a break.
Feed
Some
the
of us
growth.
will then we'll migrate over there and we can hang out for a while, and chat and whatever people do. I guess when they're facing
Maybe I'll bring
each
an
other,
acoustic
whatever.
guitar.
What's that? You gonna?
I'll bring an acoustic guitar. It's not an after party until the kinda long haired guy plays some white blues on the acoustic guitar.
Oh my God! Yes, please.
No, it's just out of reach. But I have my instruments over
So-
here. Also, my melodica on the shelf. Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Nice.
Of course you have.
I gotta say,
melodic.
I have my
Fucking
instruments
nerd.
over here is one of the most ominous things I've ever heard a person say.
Yeah, I've got my instruments, my equiment,
My
my
instruments.
yeah, my
gear.
tools.
Gear. Yeah.
My tools. I need my tools.
Tech. I need my tech. God damn it.
The never rad goes over the chat box. I didn't realize this. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it.
Way
Very
to go.
Where nope, it's not that one. Discord is the name of it. Under chat box.
It is. What?
We just
Wow.
wrapped our
Well,
holiday
I'm gonna pop off in
Okay. Well, so that'll
Bye,
probably do
Matt.
it for us
Dead.
here. Thanks
I
again,
will-
everybody, for
Yeah,
watching. Please
take care,
follow
team.
if
For
you
real,
enjoyed.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
I may or may not be in the Discord. It's a mystery.
And
But
then,
yeah, thank you everybody.
We'll take like a 10-minute break.
Co-performers.
I'll take a 10-minute break.
Thank you,
viewers,
Matt.
thank
We
you.
missed you so much.
Matt, we love you.
holidays.
Yeah, it has
Love
been
you
too
too.
long.
See you later.
Love.
Be well.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, friendos.
And I
Bye,
guess the
all.
rest of us can sign off as well. So have a good rest of your
One more.
evening, everyone.
Bye.
One more.
Thanks for
And happy
hanging out. We hope
B-Day,
you
Dilly B.
Bye.
Thanks again for the
Bye.
beverage.
Happy birthday, Dylan.
Happy birthday! Thank you for all the things.
Dylan.